What is good, guys? My name is JCW, and today we have a somewhat requested video here on the channel, and that is tips to start your own or and to improve your own WWE or WWE action figure fed. Now, these are all tips that I've learned from past videos, and maybe some that I've done myself. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So tip one, probably the most obvious tip of all of them, it's have a good setup, alright? Because like you don't want to have like a bad setup or like anything like that because it'll make the viewer not want to watch it. So let's say for example, like you're watching a fed and you see like a small ring, like one of them, like I don't know, basic rings you get from Walmart or whatever. Like the viewer's not gonna want to watch it. So get like a big enough ring where you can actually like have enough space to like do matches and all the good stuff. So for sure invest in a good ring. And also have a good backdrop. So like this one right here, I have this one, and I know that you can get one from Realistic. And like not only does it like make you really look more realistic, but it also adds to the aspect or visual aspect of your fed. It makes it stand out more, and yeah, it's really, helps it. And now tip two, it kind of correlates with the last one, but have good lighting, because you don't want to watch a dark fed or like it's all dark and stuff, and you can't see what's going on. So make sure you have a good lighting. It's like right here, as you can see, the ring light. One, there's two, three, and then the lights up here. This is about five. So I have five lights that I use for my setup, and I feel like it makes it look good enough. And yeah, pretty much all that's it for this second tip is have good lighting. Alright guys, third tip, have sound effects. There's a bunch of sound effects, excuse me. There are a bunch of sound effects on YouTube. All you gotta do is go on Google or YouTube. So go on YouTube, search up WWE sound effects, and there's a bunch there. And for crowd noise, just search up WWE crowd noise. And like there's a bunch of ways to get sound effects for your matches and all that stuff. And it will help it more like realistic and just make the video more entertaining and engaging. And also more realistic. Alright, tip 4, have your own custom championships. So as you can see, I have my own custom championship. This is the JCW championship. If it will focus. Okay, it won't focus, but you get the point. Have custom titles, and they just feel that's just great. But like I was saying, guys, have custom titles because they help your fed stand out the most. You know, along with something else that I might get into for the next tip, these will for sure help you stand out in other feds where they use the actual WWE championships from the Mattel figures. I'm not saying you can't use the ones that Mattel gives you in the WWE figures. You can use those, but I feel like if you really want to stand out, if you want to stand out the most, I highly recommend using custom championships because not only, like I said, do they help your feds stand out, but they also are like fun to make. So yeah, for tip, uh, I think three. Yeah, tip three. I'm gonna go with that. Have custom championships or belts. Alright, guys. For tip four, um, have custom character. Well, have like one custom character. Yeah. As I was kind of alluding to in the previous tip, have a custom character to also stand out, but don't put too many. Don't put an overload amount of custom guys because then you have to build a story for each one of them. You gotta build stories for all them characters, all them dudes, all them wrestlers. It's too much work. It's confusing to the audience a lot of times, more often than not. So outlimit yourself, um, like HEW and all them other feds, having like one or two custom characters, preferably, preferably one though. All right, guys, for the fifth and I guess final tip. I'm thinking more, but tip five, I would say have good stories. All right, have good storylines that makes the audience, engaged and want to make them keep tuning into videos. Because you don't want to have storylines that are trash or just have no lines, because then the audience don't want to keep watching and see what happens next. So have weekly shows and have good storylines that makes the audience want to keep watching, and then because if they keep watching, then it improves their videos and it grows your channel. So for sure, do that. Have good stories. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. It's all the tips I could think of. Actually, no. One final tip: have a good roster. So have people that are recognizable. Have people that are like really popular or can be easily recognized by like the outside or casuals or wrestling fans in general. So people like, of course, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Jey Uso, Brock Lesnar, McIntyre, Gunther, Randy Orton, all those people. So for the sixth and final tip, have a good roster. So alright guys, now that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope these tips can help you improve or start your own fed. You know, these are just tips that I've used or learned from other fedders out there. So shout out to those like HEW, AXT, MDT, all those great people. But yeah, new video coming out soon. Um, and yeah, until next time, see ya.